So we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order with a roll call.
Johnson. Here. Liskus.
Here.
Moore.
Here.
Mike Thomas.
Here.
Bob Thomas.
Here.
Shonda, not here. Braster.
Here. Okay, welcome visitors, and thank you for being here. We have some folks online. Thanks for unmuting us, Cameron. So anybody have anything on the agenda or not on the agenda they'd like to bring forward? Hearing nothing, could we have a motion to approve our agenda?
Move to approve.
Thanks, is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, say no. Under new business, we have one item, approval of modification of the 2021-22 school calendar. Tom, help us out with that.
Yeah, I had several conversations in terms of last year and this year, and just some feedback that I was getting from principals. I was getting some feedback from teachers, and we just got to talking about, is there something we could do in the name and culture of the district to maybe help ease a little bit of the stress and challenges that teachers are having, and there is some. And I don't dismiss that. There was a time in my career where I may have, but I'm certainly not doing that now. It's pretty tough work. And I'm a little reluctant to say this, but even the feedback I got today in terms of what transpired in Fairfield here in the past week and what people think about and they're in their work. And so we got thinking, maybe if we just sacrificed a couple of days now, extended that for a full week and come back on March 21st and at the end of the school year. And just in the name of nobody's gaining anything, nobody's losing anything. It's taking the one day and moving it to the teacher quality day, which would be moved to the end. Teacher quality day is the staff development day that a teacher can choose or choose not to come because they get compensated out of our teacher quality funds. So that was the extent of it. I did visit with the Centerville Education Association, 4 members, said, does this make any sense? Does this help? They thought it would be a very well received gesture of the board to modify the calendar. So it isn't a complicated conversation, and I think it's worth doing now. I would ask that you give it your fullest consideration. And by no means is that a lock on next year's or anything. We'll talk about the next year calendar when that time arrives. But that's the story behind it.
Thank you, Tom. Questions, comments?
Start one question we brought up so isn't it in the contract where prior to a holiday, teachers are supposed to get out early? Would that then take effect on that Friday before? Or
We
do they want to wait that?
we could do that. We'd probably just put it on the makeup day. We can do it either way, and I'm sure that I think in the contract it may be 2 hours.
That's 2 hours.
2 hour early. Yeah, we could do the one on the Friday, which won't be a problem if we want to do it, or we just do it. We just take that day and make it an early dismissal at another time. But we would fulfill the master contract.
I would be in favor of doing early dismissal on Friday if we do this. I'd say you probably need to say that early dismissal for later in the year.
I was just thinking, I think that's part of the contract, so
Yeah.
either the union waives that and we waive it, I was thinking maybe that makes more sense.
Well, we didn't dwell on that a whole lot. It's very resolvable if however we want to do it. We'll just either do it then as the language may dictate, or we'll put it at the other end. I think because of just we're really enhancing that break, I think they'd probably be happy if we just finished on a regular time and then find that time at a later date. If we mutually agree with that association, but we would talk about that.
Motion to approve the change as presented.
Thank you, Mike. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any further discussion? Thanks for bringing it to our attention, Tom. All those in favor, please say yes.
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 Any opposed, say no. Thank you, folks. Thanks for making time to come in, and we could have a motion to adjourn. So move. Thank you, Bob. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, say no.
Well,
Yes, sorry.
we'll put this out